Well, I'm actually finding it really easy to do these video casts. Usually when I try and do something for my website and things like that, I'll do 3, 4, maybe even 20 takes, even if it's just like a 20-30 second thing. But I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying being up at the moment. This is actually the third of the videos which I've just done consecutively, just because as I'm finishing them I'm thinking, hey, you know, that wasn't so bad, I'll do another one. So if you're watching this in order, I'm already well into my my Uberman sleep program. So I'm losing track already. I've had 3 20-minute naps already, and I've been up for 26 hours. Now, this actually wasn't the way I was going to proceed in doing it. The original plan was that Sunday night I was just going to have a normal night's sleep, so I did go to bed at about 11 o'clock. The idea was that from the following morning I'd then wake up and just get started. What I've done is I was talking to my wife Tick about this, and you need to set equal amounts of time, equal gaps in between. So obviously what I'm doing is I'm picking 6 times throughout the day, and as soon as I hit those times I'm immediately going to take my nap, wherever I am, whatever I'm doing. So talking to Tick about it, trying to use times which aren't going to inconvenience us socially too much. I decided 11:30 in the morning. Obviously I work from home, so I'm at home on my own, that's not going to affect anybody. It also means that if we want to go out for lunch, you know, during the weekends, I can have my nap at 11:30, then 12 o'clock we can go out. I don't need to be back home till my next nap, which is 3:30, then 7:30, again 11:30 a.m, 3:30 p.m, 7:30 p.m, then 11:30 p.m, so about the time when Tick will be asleep anyway, about the time when, certainly if I'm going out with friends, certainly when we have a child as well, 11:30 p.m. is a good time to be saying goodnight to people going back home. Then 3:30 a.m. and 7:30 a.m, again, they're the kind of times when Tick's either sleeping or getting ready for work, so I'm not going to have any effect on her during those times either. So yeah, the plan was to just have a long night's sleep on the Sunday, wake up, and then 7:30 have a 30-minute nap, 11:30 have another 20-minute nap. And then I thought, well, I've read a few diaries of other people who've tried this, but then that means the first day is not effective at all, because you're not going to get anything out of these 20-minute naps because you've already had a full day's sleep and so a full night's sleep before, so you're not going to feel tired. And I thought, well, instead of that, just 11:30 last night, I was still pretty excited. I just thought, I'm just going to jump in, get started immediately. I took a 20-minute nap. I'm sure I didn't get any sleep because I wasn't tired at 11:30 last night. But then 3:30, I was kind of looking forward to that sleep. 7:30, I was definitely ready for it. And you know, now it's 8:45, nice and refreshed, and I've got until 11:30 in the morning to do this video cast. I'm going to make some soup, things like that. But yeah, that seems to have worked quite well for me. So I will give you some advice, I'll give you some suggestions as to how I'm getting started. I can't vouch that it's the best way of doing it, but what I've decided to do is there's a program, I think it's pretty expensive. I mean, I don't really think it's very good value, but it's something which I've been using for a while. It's called Pziz, P-Z-I-Z-Z. It's for Mac. I don't think there's a Windows version, but there's probably something similar. And what it does is it just basically generates subliminal recordings to help you either have a nap, to meditate, or to refresh yourself. And you can set how many minutes you want it for. You can decide what you want it to do at the end of that. You can set it to wake you up with an alarm, to get you to sleep, those kind of things. And you just generate your own program. So it's computer software. There's an iPhone app as well, Pziz, as I said. So what I decided to do was, I've been using it before, it does work very well. So for these 20-minute naps at the moment, I've been using Pziz to kind of help me nod off a little bit. The intention is that what I'm trying to get myself to do is to train myself that the theory, and it is a pretty much proven theory at the moment. There's a lot of debate. I'm sure you can go online and find a lot of people arguing against it. But the idea is that when people have an 8-hour sleep, only about 2 hours of that 8 hours is actually useful. And that's REM sleep, rapid eye movement. Okay, that's when you dream. And basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to get my body to realise that when I'm taking this 20-minute nap, there's not going to be any more nap, there's not going to be any longer than 20 minutes. So I'm forcing my body to immediately go into REM sleep. Okay, so what will happen is after a few days, once my brain gets used to it, I will close my eyes, 20 minutes, I'll immediately go into a dream state. That's when my body regenerates, that's when I refresh myself, that's when muscles build, I think anyway. That's the theory. And yeah, instead of needing 8 hours of sleep each day, I only actually need 6. So I need 2. So yeah, getting a little bit sleepy again. So yeah, that's the idea. So far I'm on to a good start with that. One thing which I read with a few other people's blogs is that they found that what they were doing was they were setting an alarm for this 20 minutes, and after a while they were actually finding they were waking up, turning their alarm off and going back to sleep. So with the Polyphasic program, I'm actually using it through the computer, and that way I'm sleeping on the sofa, the other side of the room. When the alarm goes off, I've actually got to get up to turn it off. And actually, when I've been doing it, I've been feeling fine so far. So I haven't yet had that experience where I basically sleepwalked into turning the alarm off. During the daytime, I'm going to use the bedroom. What I'll do is I'll connect the iPhone up to the hi-fi and play the Polyphasic through that. And again, when the alarm goes off, I'll actually have to get up out of bed to turn the hi-fi off, which should be enough to stop me sleepwalking. And then during the day, during the night when Tick's asleep, I'll let her have the bed and I'll sleep on the sofa and again play everything through the computer. So they're my main starting tips so far. They seem to be working, but you may hear me in a few days' time saying, hey, that didn't work, I've made some mistakes with that. So I'll keep you updated as to what methods I'm trying, and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, I'll be in touch soon. Bye.